Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Brian here, and welcome back to AI the Somnium follows Nirvana. Ryuki's all kind of screwed up right now, as you can see. He's definitely facing some mental problems over here. I'm curious if I can translate what he says when he starts speaking the Japanese stuff that he's saying, or maybe it's even Chinese. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's Japanese. I'm curious to see if I can translate and actually see what he's actually saying, because I'm really curious to know what he's actually trying to say. She's been doing that quite a lot throughout the series. If there's a way I can do it, I'm going to try and see if I can put the translation over top of it, so that way we can see what he's actually saying. But I feel like this game kind of has a bit more of what is it called? An ARG feel to it. If you're into ARG stuff like that, I feel like this would be something that you could probably get behind. I mean, I don't know if any of the stuff that we've seen in the videos and stuff like that are actually, you can actually do something with it in real life. But regardless, I mean, that's not something I'll ever get into. I am curious about what Ryuki's saying though, and I'm more curious if once we get into Mizuki's area, if maybe his weird, intranslatable for us English speakers is gonna impact something. But I wonder though too, if you change the audio, will the language change as well? Like if I go to if I turn this into Japanese text, will it translate what he's saying from Japanese here in this one to English? I don't know. I thought that's something I have to kind of dabble with when I go back and I explore it more thoroughly. But anyways, let's see what's going on with Ryuki here.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're fucked up in the head.
You're not well. Mentally, I mean.
I think we already knew that.
You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Coming to the shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart. Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HB case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it. For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, really...
A pain in the butt.
Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this.
Don't see how this is gonna help, but whatever.
So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over.
I'm thinking Mame, aren't
When
you?
we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Mame.
A Mame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting a Mame tipped over the camera?
Probably
It's
not on
entirely
purpose.
possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Virtual reality activation. Oh, hi there, little guy. What ocean current do you like? I don't like any of them. I don't even know what any of these are. I'm gonna go with the Gulf Stream, because the Gulf of Mexico is close to me. I like to go with the equatorial current. Okay, anyway. Alright, confirm the status of Kameji's corpse. Okay.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Kameji's estimated time of death is February 13th, 2200, otherwise 10 o'clock p.m. You know, I could look at all these points, I suppose, but it's not gonna do me any good. Alright, so we gotta figure this
It
out.
really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
The camera tripod is tipped over. There are other objects other than the camera tipped over. Alright, so what else is tipped over? Well, it's not tipped over, but we got the rope.
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what a Mame had on.
Okay. But I thought Iris and Kizuna helped take the rope off of him. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Well, this is interesting.
The floor is wetter than my...
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
There's hot water spilled near the kettle. And then we've got footprints leading
footprints
out.
from the water. Seeing that it's still warm, prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely a Mame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Prints lead to the door. Okay, can we do X-ray? Can't do X-ray.
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
So how is Amana
The
able
only
to
other
open
door
it
is
then?
the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the two exits.
Okay, but how is Amana able to get out then? Ooh, what's this? Mannequins. Okay, so that's nothing important. We got the water. We got the lights. What else would be important? Maybe I should go over this door here.
The door on the east side.
The door we entered from.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. That's cool. So, does this camera catch anything? I was curious if the camera caught anything. Ooh, there's something different here. Alright, so what else do we look at? There are other objects other than the camera that are tipped over. Okay. So what else is tipped over? We got the thing, the thermos here.
There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here.
Okay. So what else is tipped over then? Wish I could do like an X-ray mode. Quiz show platform. It's a giant monitor. Contestant seat. Contestant seat. So we already know the camera's tipped over. Is there something else I gotta find out about it? The kettle's tipped over. I'm missing something. Still don't know how Mame was able to get out. What the hell else is tipped over? Not Komeji's body. Thought it looks like I think I clicked on everything, didn't I? Except for the monitor.
That one video was playing on the monitor.
This is where you lost consciousness. And me, right after.
Okay. So that's the kettle, that's the electric kettle, that's the thing leaning out. That's the camera, that's that. That's that, that's that, that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, check those. That was Mommy's chipped nail. Okay, so there's the other camera. There's the corpse. There's the east door where they entered from. So what the hell else am I missing? But how did Mame get out there? Oh.
The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that, or it was bumped or something.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
It's all Mame's
First,
fault.
Think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Okay. Where did a Mame go first? I'm guessing she went to the road.
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints.
Mame's
So the
fake
first
nail.
thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
I'm guessing she probably backed into the camera and knocked it over. Because the camera and this thing are pretty close together.
Here,
The camera tripod is
Mame must have
tipped
been in a
over.
hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
I'm guessing she knocked the kettle over next.
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, obviously she went out the door then.
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but... Well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
filming.
Duh.
Again?
You got a problem?
Yeah, I kind of do actually, but whatever.
So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready? Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up!
You're a really shitty actor.
Well,
You've been
what did
saying
you
that all
expect?
game.
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it!
This is when her nail fell off.
Oh
Mame
no, I
tried
broke
to
a
untie the
nail.
rope, and
That's when Tara ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on, run away.
And then run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... she discovers the west door is completely locked.
Cut! You were doing so well.
Thank you.
Anyway, she was cornered and... What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Mame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey,
It was
Tama,
because it was
you
something she
collected
knew.
all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case...
I guess we're not done yet, are we? Alright, so what are we gonna... Oh. Tara was already here, I feel like.
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
One of these
Anyway,
things just doesn't
they have a
belong
gun?
here.
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
This next bit is just speculation, but... Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame. But then must have... heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like...
Shit. Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Mame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
Case closed.
What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
I asked Tommy to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up. Well, that sucks. Are they all dead now, too?
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
At least what Thomas said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding a Mame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along.
You don't
Not to
have a
mention today is
choice.
special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
You're not expecting him to give you something, are you, Tama? So if you are, I feel like you're going to be sorely disappointed. Anyway. Oh. Seems we have a lot of places to go. Let's see, that's Mama, Moma. Probably that really the weird guy, Aaron, whatever his name is. Gen and Shoma. To the hospital we go then, I suppose. Central Hospital. Oh my. It's acting all weird again. Why does it do this?
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here? What are you talking about?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling.
That's a nice sink. Huh, so I'm guessing something happened. We got admitted to the hospital, but now we don't even remember why we're here. Well, other than, Tama probably knows what happens, hopefully. Oh.
Doctor, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be doing this at the hospital. Put your ball away.
Get your ball away.
No playing Kusemon Go in the hospital.
Kusemon Go, good lord. How long have I been
It's
here?
been a few hours since you arrived.
Oh,
A
shit.
few hours? Impossible.
What do you know, Tama?
My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce. So I'm going back to my maiden name.
Okay, I didn't need to know that, but thank you.
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup?
No.
I'm sure the doctor would have told you everything.
No, I have no idea.
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of bad news. Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious.
Uh-oh.
We need to begin treatment immediately.
But is he gonna do it, though?
I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
He's not gonna stay, is he?
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay here.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case. Please, Tama. Just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask. Please let me do this. Please. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Ah, fine. But you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
How should I call a UFO? Look at this. Meditate. That'd be interesting if that actually could happen like that. Anyways, we gotta get out of here before that nurse comes back. Let's go. Marble. Mama. Mama, 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 mama.
Welcome. We aren't open yet, though. I've got something for you, Ryuki.
Do you know?
What?
Oh,
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
I know
chocolate.
exactly what Mom was talking about.
It's chocolate.
That's what I was going to say.
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some.
Well, that's awful nice of you, Mama. You're a saint among saints.
Ooh, I'm curious.
It's just billiards.
Okay, Beast of the East World, blah blah blah. They're not making any beer jokes this time around, man. That's so sad. Inside the box is plumb hard. Play with it too much, you'll be left with a mess in your hand. Wow, that was sure hard to figure out, wasn't it?
I like getting into holes, if you know what I mean.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't make me say it.
You mean?
Spelunking.
That has nothing to do with the bar counter.
I feel like Mama would find a way. She's got a way with things. Too bad I can't make fun of the refrigerator anymore. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. There's a book and a menu. But Mama covered it up with her hand. She's like, quit looking at all the things, boy. You're wasting your viewers' time.
I'd like to taste
Excuse
your
me.
pincho.
Oh, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, mama, dear. Wink sync, I guess.
Oh, you want to know why there are 2 balls?
Because
This way I have a spare if one stops working.
does Mama know that we just literally synced into her brain? Do you know where Mama is? Say thanks for the chocolate.
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me, honey. Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
Well,
Chocolate.
you can return the favor.
Meaning?
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands.
Chocolate. You're getting chocolate.
I don't follow. Did she get into trouble?
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the big milky balls.
Call
Okay.
them something else.
Oh, mighty balls, who has the softest, bounciest skin in all the land?
Mama does, of
That
course.
is Mama, of course. That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Ahem. Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful, please find someone for me. Her name is Mame Doi. Where is she right now?
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
Oh my.
Whew. How was it?
Thanks, that was helpful. The Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
Not necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right?
Yeah, okay.
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about it?
Are you talking about the Nirvana trial?
No, not that one. There's another one. It was released at midnight.
Oh, the
It's
third?
called Nirvana X.
X?
That's right.
That's not good.
Miyuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
We don't have to watch it, do we?
It's just like that QR
You're gonna screw up
video.
his brain again,
I
Tama.
thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I have it saved on my smartphone. Want to see?
Why don't you save
No,
that to
Ryuki,
your
don't do it.
smartphone?
Something bad might happen again.
The ViewQ videos that have been released so far have not included anything that would induce a subliminal effect. That doesn't mean they're safe. There's a possibility that there was a special production technique that only works on people like Ryuki who have suffered some kind of trauma. The subliminal effect is a phenomenon in which a stimulus is given below the threshold of human perception, causing unconscious desires and emotions to arise in the person. Okay, here we go. We're gonna watch it.
Mama, please?
No.
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the screen over there. It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen.
I disagree, but whatever. Oh, he's gonna pass out again.
Here we go.
Okay.
Clickety click.
His videos are creepy, man. I don't care what anybody says. These things are just weird. 215-1200. Oh, he's all fucked up again.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
You did.
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Don't scare me like that.
Judging by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the Nirvana initiative. The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
What incidents?
Well, one example is what happened with that rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative, but we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen, who's behind it and why, we don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though. The Nirvana X video. There were 2 codes on there. One of them was 215-1200. I think it's a date and a time.
February 15, 12 p.m.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the Nirvana initiative will begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
Not sure about that one. The numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those refer a location.
A location?
I wonder if those are like... I wonder if those have like any kind of meaning, like if for like the alphabet. Like you got 3 for C, ABC, D, E, F, 6, GG, 4. 1, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7, 1, 8, 5. 3, 3, 6, 7, 7, 4, 1, 5, 9, 7, 1, 8, 5. I doubt that has anything to do with anything, but that's what I'm going with. Maybe they're like coordinates.
We have a lot to think about now.
Let's get a move on.
Alright. Where to now? Nice Japan branch. Okay. Everything is roped off still. Hey, it's Kuragane.
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The
Kagami, sorry.
investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mame wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
I guess we're
I
gonna
don't
find
know,
out, won't we?
but let's look around.
Maybe we'll be able to find out what those numbers are and stuff. Okay. The Monopole X, the statue. Obviously, if we start talking to people, we'll have something. Especially like this younger detective 6 years prior to what he was when Mizuki started checking this. Sup, Kagami? If he asks what my name is, I'm gonna kill him.
This has become a difficult situation. There are many factors to consider, taking into account probability and all.
Will he remember my name?
Oh, what dating app should I use?
Oh. What's your name?
So that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Is this getting a little too scripted?
probably.
It's what the people want. Anyway, my name is Kagami. That's my line.
It's okay, Kagami. I'll give you a chance to say it again.
Huh? Did you forget already?
Short-term memory loss.
Fine. My name is Kagami.
Okay, nice. What's your name again?
K-A. Ga. G-A. Me. M-I.
What's your name? I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. Probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
Very well. Mr. Ryuki, you can give me a nickname. That way, you won't forget.
A nickname, huh? Something easy to remember would be good, right?
We'll call you
Exactly.
Kagami.
How about Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember.
Why me?
Oh, thank you. I needed this. Poor Kagami. Anyway, where's Tokiko's body?
The body is long gone from the autopsy. It really is a shame. She was killed right before her birthday. Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here. It really is such a shame.
Do you know this girl? Her name is Mame.
I didn't know they could
Oh, I
do
know
that.
her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
That's true, but how do you know that?
Because he goes there.
Well, I've been there a few times.
More than a few.
I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
Lies.
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
It's really not.
That's a tough sell.
Do you know where she is now?
No, I wouldn't know. I can tell you that she isn't working right now, though. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right.
Gee, I can't
It's
imagine
unlikely
why.
that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body. It's unlikely she'd be at work with all that going on.
Yeah. The image of Amame that appeared in Ryuki's hand, that was a hologram shot out from my left eye, my main body. How cool am I, huh? Pretty cool, Tama, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be able to do that. Alright, Mr. Detective Jackass. Oh, anyway, how are you?
It's all right now, because I am here. Half-Mites, Northern Mariana Islands, smash!
Northern Mary.
Mame.
It's this girl.
Don't recognize her.
Of course you wouldn't.
There isn't anything here.
So you say, but I'll bet you Detective Dingleberry over here will give me all kinds of information he won't want to share with me.
You talking about the underground cathedral?
The very same.
It's off limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
So you don't know about the box?
The box.
There was a box there with a strange-looking device. Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember? The impact caused me to lose some of my memory. I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's office.
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Exactly. So I couldn't upload the data to the cloud.
Damn.
All the rotten luck.
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
Interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Oh, thank you, Detective.
Ryuki, I'm ready. It's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, please go ahead.
Look at that pond over there.
Oh, there's an opening in it.
Is that?
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running. This. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, it's just an image, so she can't really interact with you. But she does talk. Lectures even. If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4. Moksha, game. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave. There's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Moksha, or enlightenment. One is only truly free when free from all desires. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red. It is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it. Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent. One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times.
Oh
Among
my.
Buddhists, there are the ascetics. They perform a 1,000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains. And they chant the mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days. It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma, sat cross-legged facing a wall without rest for 9 years straight. But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and penance cause your desires and thoughts to dull and disappear? That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats? One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Nyes has a slightly different interpretation. Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games? They try to run into walls over and over and over again.
Okay.
They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days. They do things that normal players don't do. Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate. That is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found. Does this remind you of anything? Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times. Sitting toward a wall for 9 years. What if these actions were not anticipated by the creator? What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world? What if they revealed the seams? In other words, these practitioners of the extraordinary are trying to find the seams. Find them and achieve enlightenment. Learn the secret of this world, the truth. And so we believe that moksha is this journey.
And a journey of enlightenment, basically. All the water in the pond. Drink. Buddha Vista. Buddhadharma meditated in the direction of the wall for 9 years. There have been idioms created about this. Since he was in the same position for so long, his limbs rotted off, which is why the Daruma dolls sold in stores look the way they look. Okay, that's not good.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures.
Is any of this even gonna be
Emptiness
important
is
to
not
know?
separate from form. Form is not separate from emptiness. Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form. Emptiness is sometimes translated as void or nothingness.
I'm gonna take a nap while I listen to
Form
this.
is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Everything in this world is false. False is this world to the core. Shotok Taishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, said something similar. All is false. Buddha is truth. The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment, Bodhi, Satori. Thus, the quote can be interpreted to mean, the sole truth of this world is enlightenment. Everything else is a falsehood. I will give
Everything
another
is
example.
true.
The
Everything is
butterfly
true.
dream.
Nothing is
A
true.
famous
Everything is
legend
permitted.
told by Shuangzi, one of the founders of Taoism. One day, Shuangzi was a butterfly in a dream.
Good for
He
him.
awoke from his dream with a question.
Why am I alive?
Was his being a butterfly a dream? Or is this world he awoke in a dream?
Oh.
Many notable people in history have had similar thoughts. These same questions have been passed down for thousands of years. Why is that? Could there be a truth hidden in all this?
Maybe. I'm not looking to find the truth, though.
The Allegory of the Cave is a story first told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world.
Well, that's a shame.
All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them.
I don't even know what that
Merely
is.
the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds. Even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth. Reality they do not doubt or question. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly is.
And were enlightened by it.
Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is completely different.
None of the other prisoners believe the escapee. Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud? Or do you plan to join us? The decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination. This world is a simulation. Thus, its creator must have created with intention. This intention we can never know for certain. But we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action, but that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you. It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the Creator. Contrarily, if you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the Creator did expect. Like rats trapped in a maze. Go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. Go in the right direction and receive a prize. Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually a game. A game about escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The Creator probably wants you to.
That's pretty deep, actually. Wow, that's really deep.
Well, that sure was something. Didn't help much, though.
No.
Not necessarily. This information might come in handy later.
No. Okay.
If you say so.
I'm with the detective on this one.
Anyway, there was no information on the Mame. Let's go somewhere else.
So apparently that was important to our cause, I guess. Don't know how it's gonna be important, but apparently it is. I need to rest my brain now. Damn. Oh boy, excuse me.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Do you still have that A-set figure in the back here?
Hey, Ryuki, see those lanterns?
Yes, I do.
You're not gonna do one of your stupid sex jokes again, are you?
Ouch.
Really? You see them?
Please don't make me participate in this.
Do you see them, Ryuki?
Yes.
Yes.
What are they?
Lanterns.
Lantern these nuts?
Lantern these nuts. God, it's so lame. I hate that so much. One of my students from Kendo used to do that stupid ass thing. He'd be like, look at this. Look at what? Look at these nuts. And he's like, and we're like, man, shut the hell up, kid. You're stupid. Okay, they didn't say that, but eventually it got to a point where it was like really old. We're like, really, dude?
Why would you even say that out loud?
I don't even know what she said. We're like, really, dude? It's like, come on. That's so old now.
Hey, look! I'm a flying squirrel!
Did you hear something?
Oh, these voices coming from.
Nothing.
It's okay, Ryuki, I heard you. I heard it. Alright, Moma. What you got, bro? Oh, listen. Tessa.
Shit, a shooting star.
No shit.
I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa.
You're not getting chocolate from Tessa. You're not getting chocolate.
Damn it, I couldn't say a third one in time.
You know, it's interesting what these characters are actually thinking. How are you doing?
Bad. Tonight, Tessa is gonna have a Valentine's Day stream. Oh, thinking about it makes my heart dance. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Mama. Is he Mame?
You're talking about a Mame Doi? Tessa's friend.
Very same.
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa. So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld, so I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to knives. I did hear something from him. The president of Knives Japan, Tokiko Shigure. She was in a relationship with the head of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
Oh, really?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago. Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at NICE. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at NICE. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko.
You know, somehow I can just see this relationship working somehow. Two super smart people. I mean, obviously he had differing visions eventually, but I can definitely see this match working somehow.
Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie. But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit. Yeah, that's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara. This was also decades ago, but
he's dead.
Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something, but I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady. Horadori Institute was real sketchy back then.
Still was. But it's useful information all the same.
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA.
Indeed.
Let's figure it out later.
Might be a good idea.
We still need to find Mame.
So Mame's like the linchpin of this whole thing, isn't it? Alright. Well, my brain's hurting. One of your guys' brains are hurting too. I'm not smart enough for this kind of stuff. Good lord. Oh man, it makes my head hurt. Especially everything Tokiko was talking about. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.